Hello, welcome to an unforgettable experience. Well, you might forget it, but in the end, you will know a little bit more about me. But maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to peek inside my mind. My name is Kenneth Alexander Royce, but I prefer Alex. My major is so major, they decided to call it business. Finance is just my style. I feel so indigenous. I feel right at home when inside Wayner. I never knew teachers could be entertainers. I am a man of many hats, ambition coming from all directions, never afraid to strike out with a bat. But the thing is, striking out is the name of the game. Even the pros only go 1 for 3. My confidence, firm and abounded, paired with leadership, ready to earn respect. But don't you worry, these both stay grounded. I don't want you thinking something I don't expect. Sometimes I do prefer to stay low and unnoticed. I like to be humble and true to the Lord, putting my head down and avoiding the profess. As you can see so far, my rhymes aren't great, but the answers should be in an orderly state. I hope I can keep this up. I sure really could use some luck. So I know what you're thinking. He's ambitious, but where does his motivation come from? Here it goes. This course started out being a credit filler. But with all this talk about creativity, I'm ready to make it killer. I've always tried to use my invention muscle. I aspire to be an entrepreneur. I don't ever want to hustle. The idea of creating a product that changes lives is something that widens my eyes. If I could, I would devote all my time towards it, but everyone says the degree is rewarding. I can't wait to get my ring. Texas A&M makes me sing. I have deep desires of changing the world. Starting small and seeing where it goes. My family, community, and city too will one day benefit from my devotion. Being a husband is something that I urge. Endless bonding will never diverge. I can't wait to be a father, a child in my arms. Phew, this rhyming stuff isn't so bad. I'm on page 2 and not even that sad. I didn't expect much when we first began, but now the world is in my hands. Finally, an opportunity to unleash my brain. I want to buy a house in Spain. I hope I will get inspired to design a product and not get fired. I'll do whatever it takes to grab success. Think differently, outside the box, even if it's a mess. I hope this propels me into the realm of Steve Jobs. He's who I'd love to be. He changed everything, and all without getting a college ring. I know that college is not detrimental to my success, but I am hoping it will help me achieve what I address. Meeting people along the way will not be any dismay. There you have it, answers 1 through 6. I'm not even halfway, what a mix. Everybody has his or her ups and downs, strengths and weaknesses. I think I have the X factor, something people wish for and call for after. I have excellent social skills. Would you look at that? I made you laugh. This I believe, not a joke or a key. Hard work can accomplish all. I am definitely okay if I fall. Anything is possible in Christ who strengthens me. I sometimes get bugged when people are spoiled. They don't even appreciate all that they toil. I can't stand fools who think they have it all. I wish I could be there when they fall. They think they will do better and make it without anything that is required, so they fake it. Honestly, I dislike some subjects in school. History and political science aren't very cool. I wish college was more of learning what you want to learn, but I guess that is something you have to earn. I hate 8 a.m. classes, but I love being a morning person. It doesn't make much sense, but living with friends makes it tense. There is always something to do, so the choice to sleep never wins. Speaking of rants, I'm not wearing any pants. 2:28 a.m. and my pants need a new hem. I like to play sports and be active. I even like to do some practice. I like talking with people. Picking his or her brains has no equal. I love connecting with emotions, especially with the women I am so close to. I love cars and engines. I wish I could drive and be a racing legend. I love technology and all the many ways it's growing. I keep up with it every day, even when it's snowing. I can't wait for Oculus Rift. It's going to be very swift. I am a lot afraid of spiders, but not even a little of tigers. I have a phobia of falling to my death. It makes me lose my breath. I fear looking out the window and seeing a pair of eyes. It makes my mind wonder what is in disguise. My mind plays many tricks on me in the dark. I can't watch scary movies because, well, they're just too scary and I think about them way too much. My inspiration comes from people that have already made it. I want to try and emulate so I can pull my own weight. My dreams of success give me inspiration. This is the reason I have so much dedication. I don't try my best in school, but that's because I'd rather be working and getting paid in place of being a fool. School breaks are a motivator. The time off gets me on an elevator. My passions are pretty simple. Race cars and automobiles is where it all starts. I eat and breathe speed, and I don't have pimples. I think the only passion that tops it is a passion to succeed. Not just for the money, but to change everything and plant a seed. There are problems on this earth that need solving, and who better to find solutions than the generation that is just evolving? A quick break from rhyming. If I had one wish, I would be very smart about it and make sure I didn't accidentally say something silly that the genie could take literally. So if wishing for unlimited wishes is an option, then obviously I would wish for that. If it were not an option, then I would wish for unlimited financial resources, because with that I can fix problems of the world that have to do with hunger, pollution, etc. If I had to wish for something material that would only benefit me, then I would wish for all the cars in the world and instant access to every racetrack in the world. Well, I hope you're still there. I hope you're enjoying yourself on this magical journey of learning about Alex. In all honesty, I have enjoyed it thus far. Now it is time for the home stretch. So if I could change a few things, I would definitely make people sing. What I mean is that the US has too much, and others not enough. Our consumption is enormous, while others want to destroy us. 2015, and hunger is still a thing? The basic needs of human life are not provided for some, while if we have to wait in traffic, we are in a strife. Besides all the problems of the world, let me be selfish. I would change the structure of education. Professor V always says the education system hinders. I agree, so why do we just watch as kids linger? I would change it to some form where we inspired, where kids would get taught to use their idea muscles. If I knew I could not fail, I would invent products by the bale. I would be churning them out like hail. It would be changing the world so rapidly, all my non-failure ideas being brought into the world so immaculately. If I knew I could not fail, I would begin my career as a race car driver, taking the podium in every race. They would call me Survivor. I would go and explore space. Indeed, it is a race. What a feeling it would be to know you could succeed. I would take all the money and make the world just like honey. Money isn't everything, but it sure can help. There have been a lot of people that said finance can cure cancer. What if the FDA stopped worrying about profit? We could have less in body bags. We could cure cancer and nobody would off us. Without consequences, there might be some people that I take out, but only for the benefit of the people, no doubt. Don't worry, we are almost there. I hope this is still interesting for you because my creativity muscles are sweating. We can take another break on the whole rhyming thing. I'm just hoping it is acceptable. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I have accomplished thus far in life. I have survived 20 years and still have all 10 fingers and toes. I graduated high school, which to some may be considered an accomplishment, but in my book, just expected. I played football in high school and was awarded accolades, but to be honest, I don't even consider those important because who really cares about high school when you're in college? My most recent accomplishment was making it into Mays Business School after being an engineering major and getting my GPA destroyed. Besides that, I can't really think of any accomplishments in my life. I feel like my whole life has been looking forward to accomplishments that I will one day achieve outside of school, which I will get to in question 22. My senior year of high school, I joined the comedy sports team, which is all improv comedy. It was a great experience since I had never been in much theater-related activity. It was unusual because I got to be on stage, and I met a lot of people that I thought I would never talk to. My biggest goals, as I said earlier, I'm very ambitious. It is a level-headed ambition that is not filled with hubris, but just a desire to be at the top and succeed at a high level so that I can benefit others and myself. One of my main goals as far as a professional career goes is that I am going to be CEO one day. Notice how I said be, not I want to be. I am very focused on this goal and that I am going to make it happen. Some are born great, some have greatness thrust upon them, and others have to claw, scratch, bite, climb, and bleed to get to the top. Unfortunately, I'm in the last category. Other goals of mine include doing something to change the world, even if it is microscopic. It could be in my community or neighborhood. I just want to benefit people. My biggest goal, not related to a professional career, is to be a husband and a father that is selfless and loves like Jesus loves. Some things at the top of my bucket list. Attempt to bowl a perfect 300 someday, but really that's not going to happen, so I'll just settle with 250. Also, I want to drive the famous Green Hell. It's a racetrack in Germany called the Nürburgring. Wow, we made it to the last question. I want to be remembered for how I impacted people's lives. I want people to look back and say, I'm extremely glad I knew that guy. I don't want recognition or anything for it. I just want to have an eternal impact on people. The epitaph would be short and sweet. A man who impacted many. Alright, well that about wraps it up. That's my 25 questions. The crazy thing that might blow your mind is that all of this video, the recording, the pictures, was all made on an iPhone 6. I tell you that not to make you think that I was lazy and didn't want to do it on my computer, but I did it just to prove how crazy technology is. As well as all of the pictures. Pretty much all of the pictures were taken on my iPhone 6 or my old iPhone 5. And like I said, all edited on my iPhone. It's been a fun journey, and I really hope this is something that you might be looking for as far as creativity goes. I definitely tried to be very creative with it as far as the writing goes. But thank you very much for your time.